I think about like the story of Job in the Bible, like that one is, even if you look at it, not literally,
Mhm.
but like where like Job was this guy, and I'm gonna just paraphrase it, obviously.
Totally paraphrase. And look, if anybody judges somebody for paraphrasing out of the Bible, dude, we're not pastors, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, for sure,
Yeah, we're just
exactly.
two people sitting somewhere trying our best to be alive in the
Yeah,
universe.
yeah, it's true.
Okay.
But thanks. But like Job was put through all of these trials and all of the worst things that you can imagine happening to one person, and through it, he just maintained his faith. And even at a point where even at one point his wife was like, come on, are you serious? Like, how can you still like praise God when you're losing your children, you're losing everything we've had, and now you're sick and covered in boils and on the brink of death, and he's just like, praise God. And I feel like a lot of times, through my decades of tattooing people and hearing like the worst and saddest stories, like
Oh, yeah.
just I was kind of known for doing a lot of portraits, and so I would do portraits of people, their loved ones who have passed, or their loved ones who inspired them, things like that. And you just hear some of the most heart-wrenching stuff that like
Mm.
I can't even begin to imagine, like how you're still walking, but they still find a way, and I feel like like I want to be like Job in that sense, because like the last few years for me have been so rough, like behind the curtains, and I don't share all of my, I'm not the type of person that goes on Instagram and cries, but it's like, we suffer quietly through things, and we like, no one has a perfect life, and but I'm still going to live in a state of gratitude, and I'm still going to be like excited to be here sitting with you today, and it's like the world could be falling apart, and I'm still like, I praise God.
Yeah.